5. This is our English language class. So we are in the chapter 3, The Mountain That Ate People. The story is written by Hema Pandey and it is a Japanese folklore actually. And we in our previous class we already read half of the story, first part of the story. So let's have a recap. Okay. Long ago in Japan, there was a small state ruled by a young feudal lord who hated old people. Once once he issued a decree that all are forced to take their old parents to the dense forest on the high mountain when their age became 61. Otherwise, there will be a merciless punishment. Soon, the state was almost free of old people, and the old people whom their family live on that mountain never came back again and died in cold rain or wild animals ate them up. So that mountain was named as the mountain that ate people. There was a farmer who lived with his mother and loved her very much. When she became 61, the farmer had to prepare to leave her on that mountain. With a broken heart, he go there with his mother on his back. But their affection to each other was so strong that he couldn't leave her on that mountain and return down with his mother. In the night, when the entire village was asleep, they crept back to their sweet home. Now, the next part of the story. The farmer worked hard day and night, digging up the floor within the house. He made a small room under the ground, hid the old mother in there, and looked after her well. Okay, so the farmer uh, dig a dig a hole within the house and there made a small room under the ground and hid her mother there. उसको माँ एक गड्ढा खोद ली वो फ्लोर के उधर फ्लोर के ऊपर और उसके अंदर एक रूम बना के उसको माँ को उसकी अंदर रख ली. During the day, he tended his fields cheerfully as usual, never letting anyone know his dreaded secret. A year passed and yet another. One day, the mighty overlord of the neighboring state came thundering with his army and horses and waged war against the feudal lord, defeating him. So, one day, the mighty overlord, that means the powerful king of the kingdom. The feudal lord was the zamindar and powerful kingdom was mighty overlord. He came and with his army and defeated the feudal lord. Okay. The defeated feudal lord pleaded for his people again and again. At last, the victorious lord took pity on him, saying, "If you solve correctly the problem I set you, the lives of your subjects will be spared." Here, subjects means people. तो वो किंग ने बोले कि मैं कुछ प्रॉब्लम देती हूँ आपको, वो सॉल्व कर लोगे तो आप लोगों को जो आपकी किंगडम की जो भी पीपल है उसको मैं छोड़ दूंगी. But when the feudal lord heard the problem, he was utterly dumbfounded. That means extremely surprised. Dumbfounded means extremely surprised. Calling his nobles, he sent a proclamation throughout the land that whosoever could solve it would be richly rewarded. Proclamation means order. सो वो जो पहली जो बोले जो प्रॉब्लम उसको सॉल्व करने के लिए वो एक डिक्री ऐसे नोटिस फिर दे दी कि whoever can solve it would be richly rewarded. The problem was, what was the problem? So the problem was, take 1,000 strings मतलब वो threads, tie them into a bundle and burn it to ashes. How can you then bring the bundle to me completely intact? An impossible riddle. Riddle मतलब पहेली. तो ये कैसे हो सकता है? थ्रेड को ऐसे बांध के उसको बर्न करने में भी वो इंटैक्ट रहेगा कैसे? Many days went by, but none could think of a correct solution. The farmer too heard of it and returning home told his mother, who laughed heartily. Don't you worry, son, I'll tell you. Make a bundle out of 1,000 strings, soak it in sea water and dry it well in the sun. Even if this is burned to ashes, it can still be carried intact to the mighty overlord. So, उसकी mother ने solve कर ली. His mother, the farmer's mother, solved the riddle, and she told that वो एक बंडल धागा को जो बंडल है उसको सी वाटर में भिगो के अगर बर्न करो तो भिगो के फिर उसको धूप में सुखा के फिर बर्न करने से कुछ नहीं, ऐसे वो इंटैक्ट ऐश बनने से भी वो इंटैक्ट रहेगा. ओके. The farmer ran to the court of the feudal lord and bowing low told him what his mother had said. How thankful and relieved the lord was. He praised the farmer and gave him lots of money and lovely presents. तो उसका आंसर मिलने से वो लॉर्ड वेरी हैप्पी हो गया, उसको बहुत सारे ऐसे इनाम दे दी. After some time, the great overlord sent a messenger to the feudal lord with another problem, which was much more difficult. Then वो जो ओवरलॉर्ड वो है वो क्या कि उसने फ्यूडल लॉर्ड को फिर एक another प्रॉब्लम वो भेज दी जो डिफ़िकल्ट है, मच मोर डिफ़िकल्ट. How is it possible to pull a silken thread through a narrow pipe with 7 bends? Now the riddle was ऐसे एक नैरो ऐसे एक पाइप जिसमें 7 मोड़ है, 7 बेंड्स, 7 मोड़ है, उसमें से एक सिल्कन थ्रेड को कैसे इधर से उधर कर सकते हैं. If you cannot reply correctly, said the messenger, my overlord will ransack your entire state. Ransack मतलब ये go through a place, stealing things and causing damages. Actually तहस नहस कर देंगे वो पूरा स्टेट को. The feudal lord, trembling and fearful, again sent a proclamation across the land. फिर वो एक proclamation वो पूरा स्टेट में ऐसे बोली. Hearing it, again the farmer hurried home to tell his old mother hidden away in her little room. It is very simple, my son, said the mother. Let our master get a narrow pipe and made with 7 bends. Place it on the ground and put plenty of sugar at one end. Then tie a silken thread round a large ant and release it at the opposite end. Surely the ant will pull the silken thread through the pipe, not only through 7 bends but through 70, she added, laughing. So क्या कैसे सॉल्व की उसकी मादर ने? उसकी मादर बोले कि एक एंट को एक सिल्क थ्रेड के से बांध देना और एक पाइप के जो एक 7 बेंड वाला जो पाइप है उसकी एक एंड में बहुत सारे शुगर रख देने के लिए, फिर उस एंट को पाइप के अंदर छोड़ दो अगर, तो वो एंट सिल्क थ्रेड लेके वो 7 बेंड ऐसे क्रॉस करके वो शुगर के पास ही पहुंच जाएगा. तो सिल्क थ्रेड भी ऐसे 7 बेंड क्रॉस करके अदर एंड में चला जाएगा. ओके, थैंक यू मदर, थैंक यू, cried the happy farmer. He ran as fast as he could to tell the delighted feudal lord, who rewarded him with bags of gold and precious gift. फिर वो सॉल्व किया, वो सब कुछ बोले और बहुत सारे इनाम मिले उसको. Time passed, and yet once more the wicked overlord sent his messenger to harass the feudal lord with the hardest problem of all. फिर वो जो ओवरलॉर्ड है वो तो विकेट था ना, बहुत ही बदमाश था वो, ऐसे कि और एक प्रॉब्लम बहुत ही डिफ़िकल्ट है ये प्रॉब्लम, वो भेज दी हैरेस करने के लिए उस उस फ्यूडल लॉर्ड को. एंड द ग्रेट लॉर्ड wishes you to make him a drum that will play by itself, announced the messenger. मैसेंजर ने क्या बोले? एक ऐसा ड्राम चाहिए जो अपने आप ऐसे बाजेगा ऐसे. The feudal lord was petrified. That means petrified means extremely frightened. Who is there that can tell us how to make such a wondrous drum and save our lives and land? He wailed. The farmer turned again to his mother for advice. तो वो तो ऐसे बहुत फ्राइटेंड हो गया फ्यूडल लॉर्ड, और फिर वो बोले कि कैसे ये ऐसे ड्राम हो सकता है जो खुद प्ले होगा. ओके, माय सन, तो उसके फार्मर ने उसके माँ के फिर बोले, आस्क की, माय सन, दिस प्रॉब्लम इज ईजियर देन द अदर्स. शी स्माइल्ड. मेक एन ऑर्डिनरी ड्राम एंड पुट सम बम्बल बीज. बम्बल बीज मतलब वो जो मधुमक्खी होता है ना, ऐसे साउंड करते हैं ऐसे. तो बम्बल बी इनसाइड बिफोर कवरिंग द साइड्स विथ पेपर. टेक इट टू द warlord and it will play merrily without being touched. तो उस एक साधारण सा ड्राम के अंदर अगर बम्बल बी अगर छोड़ दोगे तो कैसे होगा? वो ड्राम अपने आप ही प्ले होगा, साउंड आएगा उसमें से. Oh mother, how wise you are, cried the excited farmer and ran to the feudal lord to tell him. तो फिर वो ऐसे उसका feudal lord के पास पहुंच गया. The lord was overwhelmed with joy and taking off priceless strings of pearls and rubies from his neck gave them to the farmer. वो बहुत जो रूबी एंड पर्ल का जो वो स्ट्रिंग्स था उसके गले में, उसको खोल के उसको दे दी. But suddenly he stared hard at the young man. It is wonderful that you are able to solve such difficult problems, he said. Surely you cannot be wise to think of the answer all by yourself. Tell me honestly, who has helped you? तो वो किंग ने जो फ्यूडल लॉर्ड ने उसको आस्क की, कौन को कैसे तुम ऐसे इस डिफ़िकल्ट क्वेश्चंस का आंसर दे रहे हो. The farmer quaked with fear, but he bowed before the feudal lord and spoke courageously and with conviction. वो सब कुछ बोल दी. ओके, ऑनेस्टली सब कुछ बोल दी कि उसकी माँ ने ऐसे आंसर दे दी. Mighty Lord, कैसे बोलियो? Mighty Lord, I have disobeyed you and have kept my old mother hidden away at home. तो उसको सीक्रेट वो बोल दी. He said, it is really she who has given you the correct answers to these problems and has saved our lives and state from the overlord. Please forgive me. तो वो ऐसे बोले तो कि उसकी माँ ने ही सब आंसर दे के ऐसे पूरा स्टेट को बचा ली. सो इसलिए वो माफ़ी मांग रहा था. Was the feudal lord angry? No. He realized the value of the great wisdom of old people and his folly in sending them away to the mountain to die. तो feudal lord ने कुछ भी एंग्री नहीं हुए. तो वो रियलाइज किया द ग्रेट विजडम ऑफ ओल्ड पीपल. ओल्ड पीपल का जो महत्व है वो रियलाइज की. एंड उसकी जो भूल की है वो उसको पता चल गया. एट वंस ही विथड्रॉ द क्रूएल डिक्री. तो वो जो डिक्री था ओल्ड पीपल को माउंटेन में भेजने के लिए 61 को, तो वो विथड्रॉ कर ली. So from that day no old people were ever taken to the mountain that ate people, and they lived happily with their children and grandchildren. Moreover, the powerful overlord, being extremely impressed by the wisdom of the feudal lord and his subjects, gave up fighting, and all lived together in peace and harmony. तो सबको पता चल गया अपनी गलती के बारे में और सबने ऐसे फ्यूडल लॉर्ड में तो वो अपनी गलती सुधार ली और वो जो ओवरलॉर्ड था वो भी फाइटिंग छोड़ दी. तो सब मिलके एक सुख शांतिमय जीवन बिताने लगे. ओके, सो दिस वाज द स्टोरी. You all read the story several times and try to understand as I discussed. Okay, so that's all for today's class, and in our next class I'll give you the question answers. Till then, bye.